How you guys doing? It's 3Halo Gamer here, and I just came back from Mission, Texas, where I got to spend Thanksgiving, and it was awesome. Hopefully you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving, and we are back here. We're gonna start making videos very soon, but right before we get that started, I'm actually gonna be making videos with this item. So I want to show you guys this special unboxing that I got for you guys. It's the Xbox One themed controller. What's it called? The Spectra. There you go, Spectra Illuminated Controller. Now, I saw this for $50, so I picked it up, and I actually want to see what it's like. Now, one of the major downfalls that it does have to it, I will show you guys in a little bit, but I just want to unbox this for you guys real quick. Now, it did have some tapes right here on the side that I already took off ahead of time, because I don't have the knife. Everybody cuts with a knife. I don't have that because, it's useful when I have it, and when I have to do unboxings, I just don't make unboxings as often as I used to. So I just took them off ahead of time so we could open this right away. It actually opens from the side. Most people would expect it to, open it from here. But this one opens up from the side. Let me just show you a quick box before we actually get started. You can actually see me right here. As you can see, it's for Xbox One. Nothing special on the top, just the brand that made it. On the side, it's focused around the red themed controller, and for the front as well. On the side, we actually have the name of it, the Spectra Illuminated Controller. And then on the back, it has a bunch of, different examples for however you want to put your controller. And all the stuff that's included. What's included? Let's see. Dual rumble motors, which is basically what the normal Xbox One controller has. No batteries required because it is wired. Impulse trigger, so you're playing Call of Duty, the impulse on the triggers, vibration, that kind of stuff. Bioluminescent DNA, so the colors, the LED lights that it has, and 9.8 foot cable, so that's the length. And it says noob free, which is not really included, but it's just for fun. So now that I got to show you guys everything, here's the bottom. Nothing special on the bottom. Let's actually unbox it this time. So it opens up from the side like this, and then we'll have the ability to pull it out like such. Holy crap. Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, you have to push this part into the case like that, and then you'll be able to slide it out. Otherwise, you'll struggle like I did. And then it's just covered around this kind of like, see-through material. And from here, I'm actually going to pause the video and take off these tapes. So if you'll just excuse me for a second, we'll get right back to the unboxing. Okay, now that we have opened it, all you have to do is take it out from the top, like that. And then these two will open, and we'll just have to take there's a little protector thing, so the top of the cover where the wire hangs onto the controller, that's for protection. And then we'll be able to slide out the main box, which it's actually attached to the green block, so we'll have to put this to the side real quick, just in case we want to put it on later. And it actually comes in a stance like that, which is pretty weird. And then once again, we have a little bit of tape, but I think I'm just gonna take this one off like this. So you have to go through 3 layers before you can actually get to the controller, which is that's alright. I put this tape to the side. We have more tape on the side here as well. We're gonna have to take that off. Let's see if we could open it from up here. Okay, yeah, let's just take off the tape on the side. I'm actually very excited to use this controller, so I could game with the lights off and have some hardcore gaming time with the LED lights. I'm gonna go with orange because, as some of y'all know that have been around here on the channel, that is the main color for this channel. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Or I'll just mix it up depending on what we're playing. If we're playing Halo, we'll change it to green, that kind of stuff. Okay, now that the tape is off, we actually put it here on the side, and a little bit came off there. Now we should be able to open it up from the sides. Take this off like that. There you go. Open it up, and then it should come out from the sides like so. There we go. Now that we got that out of the way, you can see the wires hanging down, and the controller comes off like that. Putting that off to the side, we are actually here with the controller now. all that's really left is for us to try it on and just untangle this part right here. So we'll just do that real quick, and I'll show you what the downfall is to this controller that really bothers me. I don't know about some of you guys. It's mostly for people that play online, honestly. If you don't play online, then I shouldn't see a big difference with this controller. Okay, so here's the main controller. As you can see, it has kind of like this silver finish to the front of it. Now, let's see the joysticks. The joysticks do feel the same as a normal controller. Now, I do feel some differences in the controller because I feel like it's taller. Yeah, it feels taller than the other controllers. But not as tall as, you know, it's still comfortable. It's still very comfortable. The D-pad is a little bit harder to touch, but not much of a big difference. It's still accessible. Triggers feel the same. This feels the same. Start and the select have changed a little bit, but they are not any harder to press than the other ones. So that's my brother back there. So they're not much harder to press than the other ones. Now this one does have 3 buttons in the back right here. For the top one, I think the top one changes the center lights, and then the bottom one right here actually changes the, you know, the actual handles, which are these sides right here. And then the middle one would be the brightness. So, you know, if you're on the LED lights and you feel that it's too bright, you could actually set the brightness as 4 different settings for the brightness. You know, yeah, low, higher, and then, you know, as bright as possible. And you could actually mix and match the colors. So if you want this red and then you want this green, you could do that, or this red, or this green, blue, purple, pink, all kinds of rainbow colors that you want. Now the Xbox button is a little bit different. It's a lot circular, you know, a little oval bump on it, but it still flashes, so you know that the controller is on. And like I said, it is wired, so there are no batteries, which makes it a lot lighter. What else? Let's see the buttons. Yeah, the buttons still feel the same like a normal Xbox controller. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Let's actually try on the controller now on the Xbox One over there, and we'll be right back with that. Now, one of the things that I do not like about this controller, right before we get to the setting up, is that it does not support accessories. Basically, if you're playing online and you're, let's say, a big YouTuber, like to hang out with your friends, that kind of stuff, and talk to them, you cannot insert a mic. You would most likely have to spend a good amount of money on a wireless mic, or, I mean, Turtle Beach's that kind of wireless headsets, or just wait for an Xbox One mic, the smaller versions, to come out so you could actually talk to your friends without having it to hook it up. And that's the only downfall that I see from me, because I do like to talk to my friends a lot. Mostly every time I game, I'm talking to someone, so I pretty much got used to it. So this thing really does bother me. I think that I'm gonna have to do this when I'm making videos for you guys, where I'm not talking to other people, when I'm talking through Connect, and then when I'm off camera, I'll just switch off the other controllers and play wirelessly. But that's the only downfall about this controller. Nothing else bothers me about it. It's actually pretty comfortable. So now, this time for real, let's actually see the LED lights. Okay, so here we have the controller. Now we're gonna press the buttons on the back to actually turn on the lights. I do have it on the highest brightness already, so let's just press the button right there. And as you can see, let me turn off the lights real quick so you guys can have a closer look at that. It actually, when you press it once, it actually goes through all the different colors and like a fade away and then fades in kind of thing. So it's not a, you know, fast transition when you press it the first time, but let's press it the second time, and then let's see. There you have the right away transition, where it just automatically right away switches to a different color. And then when you press it a third time, it basically has 3 different settings. You could select what color you want it. So the more you press it, the more colors change. And then, like, if you want it green, you just stop pressing it and it stays on green. Now let's turn this one off, and let's show you guys the other one. Yeah, all kinds of colors. Focus. Okay. Turn it. There it is. Now let's press the other one, which would be the handles. And as you can see, once again going through the fade in, fade away transition, like the first one. And then press it again. It's gonna make those fast transitions, 2 different colors right away. And pressing it a third time, you get to select the color that you want. And then let's just go with this greenish one. And then the first one we will, you know, you could have it fade in, fade away, transition colors, or red, you know, all these different combinations. And then the brightness, let's show you guys the brightness. This is the highest, and then we go to oh crap. Alright. So as you can see, it kind of gets brighter and darker. Like this is the darkest, and then this would be the brightest for those that don't like it to be as bright. So yeah, these are all the colors that they have. And then the joysticks kind of glow as well, as you can see, moving on the joysticks. And then the bottom of the controller buttons also glow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. That's gonna be it for now. And yeah, hopefully we'll make more unboxings soon. But for now, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching so much, and we'll be right back to making videos since you know, we came back. And hopefully you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. This is gonna be it for now. Remember to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time on the battlefield. See ya.